Hello, my name is Kimberly Kerr, and I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University. Today, I will discuss the process of thoughtful collection and analysis of behavioral data and how it can create and support a positive classroom environment for all students. I will also mention effective documentation strategies, factors that can influence data accuracy, and the vital role of family collaboration in understanding and supporting student behavior. Whether you work with infants or third graders or any child in between, I hope this information will help you make informed, equitable decisions for your classroom. So let's get started. Behavioral data provides insights into students' actions, emotional regulation, social interactions, and responses to different environments. By collecting and analyzing this data, teachers can identify patterns and triggers, intervene early, and tailor classroom strategies that support individual needs. Research by the Center on the Social and Emotional Foundations for Early Learning emphasizes that consistent observation and data collection help educators determine the function of behavior and design interventions that are proactive and positive. For instance, if data shows a student consistently acts out during transitions, we can introduce visual schedules or calming routines to ease these moments. Over time, this promotes a more positive and predictable classroom environment, not just for that student, but for everyone. And there are many ways to track and organize behavioral observations. Let's look at 3 methods, true traditional and 1 technology-based. The first one is anecdotal records. These are short objective notes describing specific behavioral incidents. They are effective for documenting detailed, real-time observations such as a child's reaction to peer conflict or their ability to manage big feelings or emotions such as frustration during an activity. Second is behavioral frequency charts. These allow teachers to quantify how often a specific behavior occurs. For example, a tally sheet could be used to track how many times a student leaves their seat during independent work time. This helps in identifying patterns over time. And now a technology tool. My school uses ClassDojo, and ClassDojo allows teachers to track behavior in real time, share updates with families, and generate data reports. A study published by Darling Hammond and colleagues in 2020 found that when educators use digital tools for formative assessment, including behavior tracking, they can respond more quickly to students' needs and maintain stronger family connections. Now, it takes a lot to make sure your data is accurate. And accurate behavioral data collection can be influenced by several factors. One is bias. Our own perceptions and expectation can unintentionally skew what we observe and document. So we just need to tell the facts and only the facts. Inconsistency. If data is not collected regularly or by multiple observers, the picture we get may be incomplete. Another one is time constraints. A busy classroom environment may prevent teachers from documenting every relevant behavior and in real time. And interruptions in technology. Technology is great when it works, right? But if the battery dies or the school does not have Wi-Fi because of a storm or whatever it may be, educators will lose time, momentum, and possibly crucial observations. And as someone who started working as a para during COVID, has heavily relied on technology, I recommend a backup such as paper notes or printed charts. And as noted by Conroy and colleagues in 2005, the reliability of behavior data is often compromised when educators are not properly trained. Recognizing and addressing these challenges ensures the data we gather reflects actual student behavior. Now, with families input is crucial because they offer valuable context for understanding student behavior. Changes in home dynamics, cultural norms, or family stressors can deeply impact a child's emotions and actions in the classroom. For example, if a child is acting withdrawn, a conversation with their family might reveal a recent move, an illness, or a change in caregivers. And this information will help us respond with empathy and support. And to build strong partnerships with families, educators can either conduct a home visit or virtual check-in, share behavior patterns and ask for family input, and identify shared goals for behavioral development. The National Association for the Education of Young Children highlights that meaningful family engagements results in stronger behavioral outcomes, more consistent expectations across settings, and improved developmental progress. These collaborative relationships allow educators and families to align strategies such as encouraging sharing or managing their feelings both at school and at home. And behavioral data collection varies significantly between birth to preschool settings and kindergarten to third grade settings. So in birth to preschool settings, data is often gathered through informal observation, like play-based assessment and daily routines. Teachers document their progress in developmental portfolios and narrative reports. Now, in kindergarten through grade 3 classrooms, data is more structured. Educators use tools like behavioral charts, checklists aligned with academic standards or IEP goals, and sometimes even a student can self-monitor their progress using data sheets. As mentioned in the Head Start Early Childhood Learning and Knowledge Center, data collection in early childhood settings should be developmentally appropriate and embedded in naturalistic observation, not formal testing. For children with exceptionalities, behavioral data collection must be tailored to ensure accuracy and usefulness. For example, a nonverbal child may require observation of gestures or by using a device with an app like TouchChat to communicate. And a student with sensory processing challenges may need behavior tracked across multiple environments to identify what triggers them. In contrast, students without exceptionalities may respond to more general data tools like classroom checklists. Still, the goal remains the same: gather meaningful, unbiased data that supports student growth. Hallahan, Kaufman, and Pullen in 2019 explained that adapting observation tools such as using antecedent behavior consequence charts, or ABC charts for short, can help educators identify specific needs and create individualized supports for students with disabilities. Using visual support in data collection can also make these tools more acceptable and valid for diverse learners. Now, overall, behavioral data is a powerful tool to understand, support, and uplift every child in the classroom. By using multiple methods, minimizing biases, collaborating with families, and adapting to individual needs, we create learning environments that are responsive, respectful, and truly inclusive. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching, and God bless.